All right.
For a moment, I thought that you still had coffee in there, and then remembered that that's Pepsi Max.
It is now. Why?
Because
it's fizzy.
No, the change, even though it was in your mouth, change happened in my mouth.
Change happened? What are you saying?
So I was looking at that thinking, no, it's having delicious coffee. I imagine what that tastes like. And then I went, oh no, it's Pepsi Max. So my brain shifted the taste of coffee to Pepsi Max very quickly.
It's my mouth.
Even though it was in your mouth.
Stop thinking about my mouth. I really need a shit. Now I'm probably fine. Wait a minute.
I ummed and ahed about doing that.
Wait a minute. So glad we filmed these. Ben, spooky.
Ooh.
Very impressive.
Spooky. Scary.
What's like the most scared you've ever been? Let's talk about fear immediately.
Like existentially, or
it depends. Like, because that's a rabbit hole that I get lost in quite often. But I mean, like, it's never more scary than nearly being run over, for example.
I mean, there was the whole thing about I didn't like the sea, but I guess that was sort of more panicky.
Yeah.
Most scared of watching Halloween H2O, or more to the point, being around my friend's house, a sleepover. He was in bed asleep. I was on the floor in a sleeping bag because of sleepovers. And he'd put the telly on and Halloween H2O was on. And instead of getting up and turning it off, I probably wouldn't have done that because it wasn't my house and that would have been rude. I sat and watched it, or lay there trying not to watch it, but it always being there. Didn't sleep the entire night. Didn't like it. I was introduced to horror films very, very late. I think like mum was like, oh, don't watch that, he'll get scared. And then if someone tells you when you're a child that you will get scared of something, you will get scared of it.
Yeah.
Because you've been told that that's what will happen.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I think I don't know. There was. I'm trying to think. Like the thing that springs to mind is the period where I was like 50%. I was on the fence about whether or not Slender Man was a real thing, but that was mostly about like, and it was embarrassingly recent. It was like when Marble Hornets had like first come out, but that was mostly just to do with the fact that like I wasn't sleeping. I was working too hard. My brain wasn't in a particularly healthy place. So it was quite easy to pretend that this thing that was clearly fictional there was maybe something to it.
May I withdraw my previous answer?
You can.
And change it to when you told me to watch Marble Hornets.
That was only a few years ago.
It was like the worst game of Where's Wally?
Yes.
Because Slender Man is always in the background somewhere.
That's the thing that makes it scary in the real world, even if you know objectively it's not true, because if you watch it and you're really into it, every time you see something out the corner of your eye, it could be Slender Man.
Yeah. You could probably be like, oh, look, there he is. Woo, there's the man.
Did I get you to watch that so we could do a Marble Hornets live stream?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't watch all of it.
No,
but I got like halfway through and I could, because I was like, okay, there's X amount of hours of this. I can do that in a few days. Don't try to binge it. No. For God's sake, don't try to binge it.
I might go back and rewatch it.
Why?
Because like as a medium, forget what it's about. Done.
I am a medium.
As like a format, it's a really cool idea to say like, I have a sack full of DV tapes and I'm going to upload them. Here we go. So you get told a story out of order. You have to work out what the story is based on a narrator that you don't trust, on their opinion, based on the things that you can see, and based on a secondary YouTube channel that's essentially leaving weird comments. Like, as a way of storytelling, it's really intriguing. They beef it towards the end.
I'd like using those ways of like putting it out on YouTube and all of that stuff.
It made the most of that medium. Like
Yeah.
really, like I think that was one of the best uses of. We're doing this on YouTube. This is the thing that could only exist on YouTube, and like pausing it and skipping through frame by frame became part of it as well. And there were like active blogs, and there were people that would try to convince you that they were part of the story, and you knew that they weren't. But like that, yeah, there was a lot of like. Lots of really cool storytelling that could have only happened through YouTube. And that was what I think made it much more immersive and long-term much more damaging to the psyche.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I watched the Slender Man film.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it's not.
Really boring.
It doesn't capture anything that makes Slender Man great. It's a bit like the Slender Man video game that came out. But, yeah, it's just not.
Yeah, but some
good.
of those, I mean, I've only seen Let's Plays
Yeah.
of that. But some of those that seem to have the jump scariness that the videos at least got me for. So if and they've got the letters that you need to collect, which tell a bit of a story, I guess.
The jump
Maybe it's
scares-
law stuff.
La 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 la.
La 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 la. But like the movie was just dog shit.
The reason the jump scares were effective in the YouTube series is because you had lots of peripheral. I'm going to say will they, won't they? Is he not? Is it a tree? Is it a mannequin? Is it Slender Man? Is it a person? Like you have lots of that in the background, and because it's scary on rewatch because he's there so many times and you don't even realise.
Yes.
That's what makes it completely brilliantly haunting. But in a video game, you can't really and in a film, you can't really capture that because you can't go back and rewatch it. The way to do a Marble Hornets video game or a Slenderman video game would be to say, here's a sack of DV tapes, now sort through them. And that's the game. Sort through them, catalogue them.
Which would be a very dull...
Yes, but it would be terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marble Hornets was great, man.
Yeah, it freaked me the fuck out.
I might rewatch it.
Okay, I won't. Ever again.
You say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll fucking mean it.
Happy Halloween, everyone. I hope
Happy
everyone's,
Halloween, spooky.
I hope everyone's got a good ween. The question is, what's the most spooked you've ever been?
Yeah, I know.
It's still that.
Yeah,
It's still that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's not changed. That would be spooky.
A few years ago, there was a YouTube series called Marble Hornets.
I watched the Slender Man film. Real spooky. Spooked is different than scared, though. Like I'm a fan of the bath.
The city.
No, the getting in a big wet and cleaning yourself.
Oh, large
bath.
moist.
Yes. And what with it? It was summer a while back. Would you believe?
Ha.
And I had a fan on in my bedroom. I was getting dry. Dry myself off after having a lovely bath. Put my pajama bottoms on.
Uh-oh.
And the fan that was blowing air around my legs that I'd got used to was then blowing very baggy pajama bottoms. So I just felt against my leg.
Immediate spider.
Oh, it was like dog-sized something.
Oh my, that's so large.
And I did a little dance, and I went, oh,
It's my pants.
it's just the clothes that I've put on.
Sorry, love. That noise was me being freaked out by my undies again.
I panicked of my sleeping clothes and the fan. But it was just
Waggy, yeah.
flappy flap.
that's
It's
so
like
funny.
a dog had got in and was just sort of like nuzzling my leg.
And you hadn't noticed it.
I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh
in this
no,
locked room with just you and some water.
that's my clothes.
Yeah.
Snowman.
Snowman.
Or they were both fish.
Oh,
It's
I
one of those
see.
ones. Right?
You're trying to solve a crime. They were both fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty spooky.
I'm sure.
Because there was no fear. There was just oh.
Just a sudden visceral reaction.
Yep.
Yeah. I get spooked every couple months because some foxes will decide they have to kill each other doing laps of my house, which is made of wood.
Foxes don't have to make noises.
Loud bastards. I miss the days when it was just one fat badger that would like, you would hear his butt accidentally because he's trying to wiggle his way down the pathway at the side of the house and his butt was too big, so it went flomp, 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 his butt against the wall. We also have a rose bush that's too long, so I had to cut that back because it was tippity-tappeting on the window.
Oh.
It's pretty bad. Yeah, foxes, do they sound like children.
They sound like people screaming
Yes.
in agony and terror.
But it's like, especially the baby ones really sound like children, but they go fast. So it's just like you've got a much too fast to be a toddler, just orbiting the cabin, but screaming much louder than anything.
Yeah.
So those are pretty spooky.
I used to live near the woods.
Ah.
And there'd be a lot of, like the woods were on a hill, so there'd be lots of...
So like, I only understood like until I started living in essentially like a woodland, that noise was foxes, because back when we used to watch a lot of Jonathan Creek and Midsummer Murders and that sort of thing, and they'd cut to a nighttime scene of like a parish with like a farm and hedgerows, and they'd just be like a child being fucking killed in the background.
Yeah, no, that's a fox.
And Mum and Dad were just like, yeah, it's the countryside. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean it's the countryside? It's fox. Yeah, it's fox.
That's why you're not allowed to go over to the other side of the road.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't go too far into the woods.
Yes.
Or you'll be one of the fox's screaming children. Yeah, that's pretty spooky.
It's pretty spooky.
There was also, I think, Danger Dolan. On,
Danger Dolan.
Yeah, on YouTube. Some of those sort of I watched, and it got to a point where, and then he turned around and saw his family running towards him from the other side of it. Like, no. What were the noises behind him? It was the murdering ghost nonce that stabs everyone until they vote for reform. And like, no, he was hiding in a tiny box.
It's the headless gammon or stock.
Look, spooky. Genuine.
Yes, look at this.
Genuine
look at this.
goosebumps.
He's been
I hated that.
Danger Dolan, man. I remember that, and that was a period when I was really into...
Some of them were just quite interesting. You're like, that's cool. And then others would be like, sorry, I'm just going to dig this rusty nail into your terror zone.
He had some videos... This was just sort of... I think as Marble Hornets was slowing down, I was quite into Danger Dolan and the SCP Foundation. Some of those were quite scary. SCP Foundation was that website that tries to look a bit like an FBI file case, and each SCP is like numbered and is like a specific thing. Some of them it's like text based. There's occasional images, but mostly text based. And being dyslexic as shit, although I didn't know it at the time, it has to be really quite compelling for me to glean any information, much less be scared by a piece of text.
Sure.
Some of them were really silly about a vending machine that was in a weird alien language, and it was entirely randomized. You could put a code in, and it looked like a packet of crisps was falling out, but it could be like a fetus.
Oh.
Or your dad, or a different kind of chocolate bar.
Oh.
Or a screwdriver.
Interesting.
Or time.
Nice.
It's just completely
We could
random.
all do with more
We could all
time.
do with more fetus. And there were other ones that were just really spooky and about like the end of the world. And then there was the one that's like that Doctor Who thing with the Weeping Angels. There was a statue version of the Weeping Angels. They made a video game of that where you had to handle the statue, and you and your teammates had to synchronize or desynchronize your blinks. Because if you all blink at the same time, it gets you.
Right.
So as long as you like take it in turns to blink, yeah, which is really funny.
That's fun.
So yeah, lots of spooky things on the internet, and I sort of miss that kind of. You don't get many things like that on YouTube anymore because there's such a. I don't know. I think it's harder for things like that to take off because there were channels that I used to listen to that were like lore videos from like Fallout or like fictionalized stories based in Fallout, stuff like that. I think there was a Skyrim one as well. I think there's just so much just absolute garbage on YouTube now, and it's lots of like AI generated shit and like clickbaity shit and like incel celebrity drama shit. It's really hard to find the good stuff now.
There's also just a lot of real life murder stuff on there.
Oh, loads.
Here's
Loads.
actual crimes that actually happened, and that's just very upsetting because it's actually happened. There's no supernatural thing, it's just evil people.
It's just bad. Just straight up bad.
I do like the ones where like the ladies doing their makeup. Like the makeup tutorials with the with all the murder.
Oh, those are fun.
I'm just going to stop my eyeliner here because he chopped them all up and put them all about the place.
Yeah, I love that.
Anyway, back to there we go.
Something really satisfying about that.
Yeah, it's not the bit of the world that I want to live in. Thank you very much. I'll just stick with the sweets. I'll have the Halloween sweets.
But what if the sweet was a drug, Ben?
Even better.
Then you'd be spooked. You'd be fucking...
No one's giving out free drugs
No one's
at Halloween.
giving away drugs. Come on.
What's your best Halloween costume? I went as Spike from Buffy a few times.
Weird.
Because I had the big long coat and I had the dyed hair already. It was easy. Drop Dead Fred.
Classic, yeah.
Oh, I went... Probably my best one is... I went as like a rock... A punk rock Pokemon trainer.
Right.
I called myself Slash Ketchum.
Yeah, very good.
That was quite fun.
Yeah.
Then someone shouted at me because I wore it to one party on Halloween. No, I wore it to the pub on Halloween and then to a party the day after. They were like, oh, you should have two costumes. I'm like, fuck off.
Go fuck yourself.
I wanted to go out on Halloween, but I wasn't going to do two.
I'm sorry you're following me to two different places.
Stop following me, you creepy person.
Yeah.
It was Halloween.
Yes.
I'm not going to spend too much time talking about my ones because it's just sort of... I always think about them far too late.
Yes. This is the problem that I would usually have with Halloween. The only time I had a Halloween costume that I was rather fond of was where I gave myself 3 months to do it.
Well, this was what I was going to say. Mine are always like sort of scrapped together.
Yeah.
And there's no point in me talking about, oh yeah, I just wore a slightly different outfit and put this bit of makeup on or something to do this.
Yeah.
When you've got at least two... You've got three good ones that I can think of.
I can think of one, and we're definitely both thinking of the robot.
I was thinking of the where you dressed as the robot and you had all the lights.
Yes.
You had a soundboard.
I had a soundboard.
So you could make all the different noises.
Yeah, I had a...
Was it on your eyes or on your chest?
The little sign, that was my mouth.
The little sign...
The little sign that would say, help, I don't want to be here. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That was quite... I've still got that somewhere. I'm fond of that. We won the best dressed couple.
I'm not surprised. I don't remember what Laura was dressed as.
She was a space lady.
Okay.
She had a ray gun. It was called Ronald. And that was the one where I gave myself like 3 months of prep time because Laura would always say like, shall we dress up as Halloween? And I was like, mostly I don't want to dress up and it be shit. Mm-hmm. So if we're going to do this, we're going to actually do this. So we gave ourselves time and a budget to do it. What were the other two?
So the other two are when you went as Two Flower from Terry Pratchett.
And Laura was Rincewind.
That was amazing. Because Laura was obviously Rincewind. Did she have a fireball?
Yes.
I was like hang on. Oh! You had the glasses and everything, so you were Two Flower, and you made let's say that you didn't prep this. You made yourself a camera.
This is what I mean. I need the prep time.
That opened.
Yes.
And it had a little imp.
With a drawing, with an
easel.
And a bong.
Because in Pratchett, the cameras have little imps in that really quickly draw the image that you want.
But also it was a camera.
But it was also a camera.
It had like a digital camera in the top so you could take photos with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's bananas.
That's
amazing.
It's pretty good.
Amazing outfit.
I've still got that box.
I'm not surprised.
I know exactly where it is. Took fucking ages.
And then the other one is in Fallout. There is a vault that's all filled with clones of a guy called Gary.
Yes, we did do the Gary
Vault
costume.
11. So you and Laura just dressed exactly the same.
Yeah, we were both Garys.
You were both Garys with your
Yeah, I forgot
little
about
iron
that.
pipes.
No, that was different. That we were splicers from BioShock.
I remember when you went to Gary's, when you were Gary's, and
were
I
Gary's.
thought you had.
Oh, maybe I repurposed it
Iron
because I think we
pipes.
would have been splicers before that. There was another one that I remember. God, I have actually done quite a lot of. Laura's very lucky to have me because I don't like dressing up, despite all the evidence. I also have the equipment. I also have the stuff to be like a pretty good wizard as well. Maybe we'll do that if we do Halloween-related videos. Who knows? Haven't done it yet. Haven't put any thought into it. We'll see.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, let's fucking wing it and see what happens, eh? There was the one, you were really drunk.
But so this is another thing that I don't really remember my Halloween costumes because Halloween's fun. You get to dress up, you get to act silly. There's probably sweets, there'll be games, and there's a lot of booze.
What was the costume where I repurposed the Fallout jumpsuit? I took the Fallout stuff off. It was just a jumpsuit, but then I stuck a load of sweets to it.
Yes.
And it was a pun.
Oh, you went as a bag of M&Ms.
It wasn't a bag of M&Ms.
Was it not
There was
that?
lots of different sweets. It was like dolly mixtures and stuff. And some of them were in wrappers and you could eat them.
Did you just go as a rapper?
No. Because then Laura that year was dressed in like classic cartoon nighty. Like a nighty, but like a hat with
Like
like
Wee
a,
Willie Winky.
Like a Wee Willie Winky. But we glued a bunch of eyes to her. And there was some sort of pun around that. Or was I eyes and sweets? Shit, dude, I can't remember.
You had eyes and sweets. You were eye candy.
I was eye candy.
You were eye candy.
I was eye candy. Yeah. The eyes and the sweets were the same thing. Eye candy.
There you go.
That also took ages, but not as long as the robot. You got any plans for Halloween this year?
I might be in Barcelona.
Nice.
I might be working.
Who knows? Funsies.
Either way, I'll probably be drunk and will have forgotten to get any sort of costume together, so I'll put on eyeliner and go as an evil version of myself.
It's a joke about you already being evil. Seems a bit obvious. Should I say it out loud? Nah. Do you want to pull another question out? Oh, it's bloody my turn, is it? You get to decide this year's hit costume. What is it? As in, like, this is the thing that all the kids are going to go crazy for.
So I imagine, like, when the first Joker movie came out.
Oh, God.
Everyone dressed as loads of dudes, unimaginative dudes, dressed as Joker. There were lots of Harley Quinns.
Yeah.
I imagine that there'll be a few Deadpool and Wolverines.
As like a couple's costume.
Or, I mean, you could go as any version of Deadpool because of the Deadpool variants.
That's true.
The Deadpool core.
Yeah.
So I reckon there'll be more Deadpools than there will be Wolverines, because Wolverine, to get the costume right, be a
I think
hell of a
pain
thing.
in the ass, yeah.
Whereas Deadpool, just wear red, put some boots on,
Yeah.
bit of duct tape and some
Easy.
prop guns.
If I get to decide, I'm a big fan of like low effort minion costumes. Just take your shirt off, paint yourself Simpsons yellow, and wear jeans or dungarees. There you go. And have some goggles.
That's quite
just
funny.
really shit minions. Like, have you seen those videos?
Like upsettingly
like just
low
really
effort.
not even try. Like you've basically just like emptied a yellow highlighter over yourself. Like just really dog shit minions.
Wow. I was about to say that do you remember when everything was sexy? I'm a sexy cat. I'm a sexy nut. I'm a sexy.
Is it still
fucking
not a little
salt
bit?
and pepper shaker?
Isn't that just a time of your life, like in your early 20s, when you do that? Is that not?
Maybe.
I would assume people are still doing that.
Maybe I'm nostalgic for my youth then, but that seems to maybe because we're all grown up a bit more now. We don't do that so much. But I'd like that to come back, but I'd like it to be both genders.
Right. Okay.
So
nurses and cowboys is what you want.
who doesn't?
Well, sure.
But
Minions and
it was
cowboys.
always the ladies dressed in very skimpy things and be like, oh, I've got cat ears on, or oh, I've got horns on. That's
The men just carry around very thick wallets.
It's just your pants
It's just pants.
and things. I think that dudes should have that as well.
Okay. But isn't that still that's applying the oh god, we're going to get into it. That's applying the male gaze to how men dress, which is not. Whereas you should apply the female gaze to how the men would dress if you actually want to be sexy and appealing in that way.
So, James Bond's prom suits isn't it where I nearly went, but that's not what I meant.
Again, that's the male gaze.
So what's I'm trying to think.
I don't know. I don't.
What
have
do
it.
women find attractively?
I think it's money. I think it's stability.
that feels.
I think
okay.
it's not cheating on them.
The last two, sure. The third one, the first one, still feels a bit
What did I say?
money.
Stability.
Everybody
rather than
likes money.
Yeah. Some people really like money. I don't know. Like it's this whole thing that I'm not equipped to really talk about because it's just something that occurs to me in the moment. But I know, like, okay, here's an example. Chappelle Rowan, hot to go. Oh God, Ben, you need to get out of this. HOTTOTO. HOTTOGO. No? Ah, fucking hell! You just need to read something that isn't Terry Pratchett. Like,
I've not read
open a
Terry
book.
Pratchett for ages. I'm reading the Witcher series.
Oh, it's much worse, Ben. We'll go backwards.
It's Polish from the 80s. Are you saying that I'm not up to date?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
hot to go. What's gone?
No, there's too much to explain. No,
hit
because
me with it.
if you haven't seen what she looks like, there's no point. Don't Google Chappelle Rowan because it won't help.
Wait, am I Chappelle Rowan or hot to go?
Either.
Chappelle? Oh, yes, that's not how I was going to spell it. Yes, she's the drag queen.
No.
No. Yes, Chappelle Rowan.
Yeah, she's not a drag queen.
Drag performer.
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but I'm not. So, okay. She's an example of someone that dresses not for the male gaze. So really kind of outrageous, like weird costumes. Sometimes not wearing very much, but not in a way that makes the men go for, right? But gay women fucking love her.
Okay.
I assume because of the things she does. What I'm getting at is, this isn't something that I'm really equipped to talk about, but the things that we traditionally as men as straight men find attractive in women, isn't what you can't just apply that same logic to what the men would wear and have the straight women find that attractive. There's a separate set of things that they find attractive.
I'm aware of this. I still
Do you just want to see men in hot pants? Because we can just arrange that if that's what you'd like. Okay, we can do that then. Don't worry, just say the things you want, Ben. It's
I
fine.
did, and then I was getting told off for it.
No, you were being told off for not engaging with pop culture.
I know who that is!
Eventually.
Sorry, that's not how I would have written it. That's not how I spelt it, and I don't know what too hot to go is.
You don't know what hot to go is? Then how do you know who that is?
Because I speak to drag artists, and they showed me that. I follow them on Instagram. don't spend much time on Instagram.
Can't talk to you when you're being like this.
What? That's why.
Fucking willfully dumb. You enjoy this. You enjoy upsetting me by not knowing what things are. This is fucking QAnon all over again.
I know what the
No,
things
you
are.
fucking don't, because you don't know what hot to go
This is
is.
the performer. I don't know what hot to go is. Tell me what hot to go is, and I might know what it is.
It's
but
a
I need
femininomenon, Ben.
a femininomenon.
Yeah, again, here's another one.
Is that like the female condom? Phenomenon.
Somehow I knew it would end with a Halloween episode.
Yeah. Right, no, because this is like when you messaged me yesterday and when months ago we talked about a thing and you just expect me to know what we're talking about.
No, because then I gave you the rest of the information.
You didn't.
Didn't I?
No, I said more information, please.
Yeah, I was typing. You immediately replied.
I disagree with
When
this.
I send the messages versus when you get them is not something I can help.
I disagree.
I also,
Yeah, you said-
I also don't know what you can remember.
Oh yeah, so no, it was you have a Google Calendar invite for a thing we spoke about ages ago.
Yeah.
I said, you sent me that. I said, more information, please. And then 5 minutes later, I decided just to check my Google emails, which is not an account that I use for anything
Yes.
other than when you sometimes send me stuff.
It's also how you access the Google Drive, isn't it?
No, I do that through the app. Or I go on Google Drive. I don't go on gmail.com.
No, but it's the same email address.
Yeah.
So that's why, because you access the stuff that I do that way, that's why.
Oh, I know why you sent it to
email.
that.
Okay, good.
So what's hot to go?
I'm not explaining hot to go.
This is why I don't know stuff. You don't tell me anything.
Hot to go is the fucking song that everyone knows Chappelle
Oh,
Roan
just
for.
say it's the song then.
But they're a singer and it's a thing you don't know, so why wouldn't it not be the thing?
Just say it's the song. We would have saved 5 minutes of confusion about the person that I know about.
Because I would have been so much more angry.
Could have just said it's the song. It's a song, right? So
It isn't just a song, there's a whole fucking dance.
okay. So that's the female gaze, is it? Hot to go and the dance.
know.
We'll get all the men dressed in pants doing the dance.
I no longer care about the female gaze. I'm going to dress for
Liam doesn't
myself.
care about female gaze.
Actually, yeah, fuck
Sexist.
it. You got nothing for me, go fuck yourself.
Homosexist.
Yeah.
I like the idea of a 45-year-old man just covered in yellow paint with a pair of ill-fitting jeans or some goggles are a bit too tight. At a party he's not been invited to. That's creepy.
And
that's the spirit of Halloween.
Also, he has heard of Minions. He's seen them like in shop windows, but he's not seen the films.
Hey, I'm a minion.
Google banana.
Let's get them.
Why is he Danny DeVito?
Bring me the moon cake.
You could say I'm a minion. You could say I'm despicable.
Pie.
Pie. I also like. I've sent you the video of I think it's a hen party where there's many women dressed badly as Winnie the Pooh.
Okay, I didn't realise it was a hen party. I remember there are a lot of Winnie the Poohs.
And it's just they're just badly painted yellow with bald caps and red t-shirts.
Yes, I've seen a few of those.
Yes.
I've seen a few Winnie the
I think
parties.
I think it's a hen party. I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's that sort of vibes, but with minions and it's men, and they haven't seen the film.
Awful.
Yeah. I don't know how much of that I'm going to edit out because it's just us arguing about pop culture.
Well, it's you not telling me things.
What is this year's hit costume? What are you going to make? Say
A
it.
45-year-old man.
Is it that?
Yeah, that's what you said. It's that thing you said, or it's just too hot to go.
I tell you what, if everyone's dressed as budget minions, it will be hot to go.
That's why I've got the chef's hat.
You're wearing it like a 90s. What was that? You can't. You are going to hurt yourself
Again.
on camera. You are wearing it like the bad boy in a 90s boy band. His name's Keith and he'll finger you. That's what that song's about.
Your dad warned me about mothers like you.
Well, okay, it's just going to be a lot of rustling. Let me audio describe what
I bet
Ben's
he'd
doing.
hold his microphone like this.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know. I hate those people.
For the dance number, you know.
He'd just stash it in his armpit so it's rustly rustle the whole time.
I can't get back on. My hands are sweaty from the dancing.
That's a sticky. My hands are just sticky from just through being.
Oh,
Yeah. Happy spook, everyone.
well done.
Spooky, scary.
You made it.
I'm gonna like put in some like JPEGs of spiders and spookies,
Ah!
cobwebs.
No!
Maybe this is a cauldron.
Ah!
Maybe it's like bubbling like
Spook.
a potion. I don't know.
Oh, bubbly potion.
You got so close to the audio recorder just then.
Maybe you should press the button too.
Okay, happy. Oh, I didn't. Hang on, Ben. Where are you online?
Oh,
I forgot how the podcast works.
I'm on Instagram. Ben Spook Pearson. No, that's not it. Spook Pearson. It isn't.
It isn't. That would be cool.
I'm on Instagram. Spike Pearson.
Spike. Spike with an O.
Don't do this.
Speako.
Spike Pearson on Instagram. Maybe I'll have dressed up for the female gaze, or the male gaze, or all the gays, or everyone. We'll see if I dressed up. If you look there.
I require months of planning, so I will not dress up, and you can't make me LT guitarist. The podcast is at Convoy Hat Podcast. Can't force me. I'm a sentient human and I'm busy. I have one title, Ben. It's Despicable Minions.
Cool.
Great. That'll do. What's the give us a one line, a 2-sentence horror story. Go. He's doing it. This is going to be great.
The man goes into his child's room and the child is in bed and says, "Daddy, there's a monster under my bed." And then the daddy looks under the bed, and under the bed is his child and says, "Daddy, there's a monster in my bed."
That's really good.
Yeah.
Did you steal that or come up with it?
I'd heard that before.
Okay, now I'm going to do one. A woman was hungry for eggs, but she had died. Woo. Then who was eggs? Who could be possibly eggs?
Eggs died 13 years ago.
I haven't seen any eggs since that woman drowned in eggs.
If there's been no eggs, then where are all these chickens from? Spooky.
Bok bok. All right.